What up, what up, what up? It's Big Boy Last Smith. It's World of Toys. You know how we do. You know what's going on. Check it out. We're going to do things a little different this time. We're going to do something other than wrestling, since you can obviously see I have more than just wrestling figures. There's tons of stuff out right now, but news flash, Power Rangers Ultimate will be up within the next couple of days. Got some, messed up footage, some deleted scenes, a couple minutes worth. I'm going to put that up to Wild World Wrestling comes back next month, So tons of good stuff coming, so just stay tuned. Right now, we're gonna do a Lego set. That Lego set is Star Wars The Force Awakens Rey's Speeder. 193 pieces. Comes with a little thuggy guy. It comes with Rey and her speeder. Now, I'm not the biggest Star Wars geek, in the world or whatever. I'm not the one who knows. I don't know all the ways of the Force, but my old boss Rick, he was all about some Star Wars, man. I would hear him talk about it. I never really watched it as a kid. I knew who Darth Vader was, I knew who Luke was, Chewbacca, but I never really watched it. My first time watching all 6 Star Wars and paying attention to it was actually last year. But it's a great story, and so correct me if I get some things wrong, but I am not, and I guess wrestling is my Star Wars. I know a lot about wrestling, but I know a lot about Star Wars, but just not as much as probably the next guy. But anyway, their Lego sets are awesome. I have tons of them. And plus, I got the new Millennium Falcon. I'll review that later. But this is Rey's Speeder. 193 pieces. And you get this little thuggy guy. I'm guessing he's going to be one of the little nonchalant characters in the new movie coming up. Headpiece comes off. Great paint apps. The silver. Front and back detail. He doesn't have the double face like most modern day Lego pieces do. And I seen a little mini movie that Lego did on their website. He's he jacks this from her. But now this figure is pretty cool. This is Rey. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but from what I've seen in Star Wars or whatever, and from her attitude in the previews and promos for the new Star Wars, somehow, some way, I know they have comics and books. I've never read the comics or the books or whatever, so I might be wrong. I think that Rey is going to be Han Solo's and Leia's daughter. Now, I've heard that Rey and Kylo Ren are twins. I don't know how true that is, but for some reason, her attitude in these promos, I think could be like a female version of Han Solo. But anyway, that's the movie. I ain't talking nothing about these Lego figures. But yeah, great figure. Comes with 2 head pieces. Come with her little mask, her little sand mask with the goggles. There you see it. And you can take that off and put her hairpiece on it. And another reason why I say that she could possibly be Han Solo and Leia's daughter is because of the way she wears her hair. Padme wore her hair in 2 or 3 knots or buns or whatever. And so did Leia to a certain extent. Now you see in her hairpiece, she's wearing her hair like that, but this is some more. That's a picture of the Rey's Speeder. It's in stores now, and judging it from the build here, it's a pretty damn close, reenactment of Rey's Speeder. You got some weapons, you got a saw, you got a stick, got some binoculars, whatever. And it's pretty cool. It has a little knob on the back. You can turn it. You can open up the side panels for like storage of the little small red pieces. Got the self-propelled guns. You push it and they flick. Got your fins. They move. It didn't take me long. It would have took me shorter, but I wasn't really focusing on it. I think it took like 45 minutes to put it together. But I was putting it together and watching TV and eating. So a little small build. I like it. And there's the knob. It opens up both side panels. And that could be an engine inside or whatever. But that little piece here comes out. And I got the red pieces that shoot. The little red bricks that shoot from the gun inside. And cool little storage unit right there. And there you see, if you push the little button, it shoots. So it's better than them finger flickers. I used to buy those what do you call them? The micro the microchips or whatever, the Millennium Falcon and stuff like that, and they got them flick missiles when you flick it. That ain't about shit. So not to me at least. Now, like I said, excuse me for my little knowledge of Star Wars, but this is Rey's speeder. Look at the colors and look at the way it's made, it's boxed. It reminds me a lot of Luke's speeder, Luke's land speeder or whatever. As you can see, this is from the Mos Caliente, or however you pronounce it, set. I've had it for a while. And they kind of resemble, except Luke's is straight like a car, just gliding across, and hers is, it still levitates, but it's motorcycle-like. But the colors are still there. You know, everything is still there except for one is flat and one is, you know, straight up and down. But I think that's a good comparison. And I like this set. It's pretty cool. You know, if you want to start small or whatever, or want to see how their builds are going to be, then yeah, I would start with this one for The Force Awakens and then maybe move your way up to something else. But yeah, great set. If you see it's only 20 bucks, go ahead and grab it. You know, Rey figure is cool, the little thug figure is cool, great paint apps. The Millennium Falcon, it'll come later because I gotta, you know, do some things. But yeah, World of Toys.